Let's talk about my 4th grade year at Continua Elementary School, 1982 to 1983. Good God. Gotta tell you some stuff. 1982-83. Back then, music was hot. Music was music. Music was what ruled the music industry, not youthful faces and childish sophomoric dances and lame-ass beats. Music. Real music. 1983. Flashdance. Maniac. Michael Cimbelas. She's a maniac, maniac, that's for sure. Fuck. She's a maniac, maniac at your door. Oh shit. She's a maniac, maniac, that. Fuck it, man. Well, I remember my first day, and this is when I used to watch Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon was extremely cool back then. Nickelodeon today fucking sucks. But I remember, you can't do that on television. I remember thinking I was going to go into 4th grade and daydreaming about me impressing them all with my smartness. Thinking of it like that classroom scene in You Can't Do That on Television. Teacher, that was very good. If only I'd have known. Okay, very first day there, we were not going to have orientation. In other words, the first day of school, usually you stayed for half a day and then went home. This is the first time we were not going to have it. So we were going to stay all day long for the first day of school. I didn't like that. Oh well. I remember coming into the classroom, my teacher was Miss Redding. Black woman in her maybe late 30s, early 40s, I don't know. But on one of the bulletins was sign up here for the 4th grade. And we played a game, a fishing game. We fish for fish, out of a box, pick it and do whatever it said. And I was assigned, and my turn came, I picked out a worksheet that was hard as hell. I never did it, and of course, anyways, one thing we started doing, not at the beginning, but as the year progressed, for 1 hour every day, in the middle of the day, we would change classes. The 4th grade graders would change classes. Miss Davis, Miss Redding, and Miss May. And we would change classes for 1 hour to have reading class. Well, I was in the group of kids who went sent to Miss May's class. And on the first day there, she gave us all a piece of paper with an A on it, and told us to keep it and to bring it back the next day. The next day we came, I did not bring my bag. I don't know what happened. I've lost it or what. Just forgot to bring it. But anyways, when I told Miss May that, she said, "Come with me." She took me. She seated me in Miss Davis' class, and I was told that's where I was going to start going. Good God. Miss May didn't like me. She did not like me. And quite frankly, I don't care. She was ugly and old back then. She's probably very ugly and very old right now. I saw her not long ago. Damn, she's ugly. Hair, all in, isn't even long. Ugh. Ugly bitch. But anyways, very quickly in Miss Davis's class, she started making me sit beside her at her desk, in a seat beside her desk, so she could keep an eye on me. Which is really good, because once she confiscated the love letter and she was reading it, and I got to turn my eyes and I read as she was reading it. My heart's on fire for Danny Nelson was some of the things it said. Well, anyways, we had a kaleidoscope book for reading. The name of the book was Kaleidoscope. She passed out. We went and got a book. Each got a book, and I was looking through the book, not paying attention to what was really going on, and in one of the pages, far in the book, there's the story. I was later found out the name of the story was Jack and the Three Sillies, but on the page was a picture of a woman looking, pointing up at the moon in the sky, and a man looking into a pond, freaking out, pointing at the moon in the pond. And someone had taken a pen and drew a little balloon, and put the words from the girl's mouth saying, "Fuck up." You see, back then at that school, 1st to 5th grade, the little kids talked about sex. You should have read some of the shit on the bathroom walls. And I said, "Hey, Miss Davis," trying to be a good kid, because it was bad to cuss. It was a sin to cuss. I'm like, "Miss Davis," I raised my hand. Someone wrote a cuss word in my book. She's like, "Chris, what page are you on?" I'm like, 315. "Well, Chris, we're on page 5. Turn to page 5. So, what I would start doing was as the year progressed on, the underwear I wore were very uncomfortable. They were a size 10. I tried whenever I could, I'd sneak into my brother's drawer and get his size 6 underwear because they felt so much more comfortable. Whenever I had to wear size 10 underwear, I'd put my hands in my pants underneath my jeans to keep my underwear pulled up. Miss May mentioned to Miss Redding, she thought I was a sex offender because she thought I was putting my hands there because that's what I was thinking about. Goddamn bitch. Learn the rest of the story, you fucking bitch, before you start hurling your fucking accusations, you fucking bitch. And Miss Redding, she did not like me, I don't think. Or she liked, but when I would always get a piece of paper out, and instead of working, whenever I could, I would draw spaceships, call it ship looks. And that did peeve her. I was more in the Tomorrow people back then. I made my own stuff. Jedikiah. Well, anyways, what I started to do was the graffiti on the writings on the bathroom walls that had been there since I'd been going in the 1st grade. They painted over them, and I did not like that. I thought it was funny going in and reading stuff they wrote. Well, someone had taken a magic marker and drew a big heart with an arrow through it saying, "Pussy loves dick." And then beside it wrote, "I love pussy." Miss Redding sent some of her students down some Ajax to clean it up. I'm thinking, I did not like this. So they had the sayings on, and they painted the other bathroom wall too, on the other end of the school. I did not like this. They were killing the good memories I had when I'd gone there in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade. So what I would do was, they knew to look for a pencil if a student would. So what I would do was I'd break the little point off a pencil, hold it in my hand. Well, anyways, then me and this other student named Michael Hogan, we were the class fuck-ups. Anytime in Miss Redding's class, anytime we had asked to use the bathroom, she'd always send somebody with us to monitor us. But whenever I was in Miss Davis's class, she didn't send. She did one time. She did. "Jay, Dana, take this soldier to the bathroom." So I was always asking to go use the bathroom in Miss Davis's class. It would get on her nerves. She finally said to the classroom, "Don't y'all get tired of Chris just butting in and asking to use the bathroom?" And she'd always let me go. And then there were the special classes, the hour-long classes where I'd go to take speech therapy or read something like that. And I'd always have my pencil point with me, or a little crayon about this long. And I'd go into the bathroom and I would rewrite what had been up there before they had painted over it. I remember someone put Mrs. Pussy and Mr. Dick. and someone put on above the urinals, Terry don't love him, but in magic marker, and underneath there in pencil, I need some fucking badly. And there's, uh, and then there was sucks in big letters, sucks, and underneath that in very tiny letters, Terry, suck my dick. I can't remember what else was written up there, but this is all in the bathroom at the far end of the school. Now I dropped the very same things up there that had been up there, and in one of the stalls, on the inside of the door, someone had written, so, what's that name? I don't remember the name, but so-and-so was here, tried their shit, but only farted. I wrote that up there. And then I would do my own stuff. I would draw a picture of a Pac-Man with a balloon coming out of his mouth, trying to say every cuss word I could think of. When I had the crayon, I would go into the other bathroom. Now, one time I took a red crayon and on the side of the bathroom wall wrote pussy. That was about this wide, this high. I remember a student going in there singing, and I was in there, and he's like, good gracious, that's 5 feet tall. And then I wrote what the sings in bright red, pussy. But Miss Redding always spoiled it. She would always send somebody down there with the Ajax to get it off, and I'd stew until the next time I got a chance to go down there, and I'd put it up again. One thing I remember Miss Davis's class, this really peeved her. I like to take a pencil and try to sharpen it as little as I can, so that as small as you could, so that all you would see was the eraser, the metal, and the lead. In other words, I was able to sharpen it all the way down to there was no color part of the pencil left. And Miss Davis would be like, Chris, if you don't put that nub up right now, I'm going to take it from you. One time I had 3 of them. She took them out of my hand and showed them to the class. Now, class, this is what the kind of pencils that Chris uses to write. And she showed them all to everybody. Once I almost got caught marking in the book. She's like, William, look and see if he's marking in my book. And I'd filled a page with stuff I'd seen written on the bathroom wall before. No, I was trying to erase it. And she saw it, she read, Terry don't love him, but. Evidently she believed my story, because I never got in trouble for it. And once I was in the bathroom writing, and some student looked in the other stall was looking over the wall at me. You're writing on the wall? That scared the hell out of me. By that time, Mr. Smith came in with his class, and I'm like, he's trying to say I'm writing on the wall, but I'm not. I was really erasing it. I took my fingers, started erasing writing someone else had written. He's like, have you got a pencil? I'm like, no. Well, you're good to go. And I'm like, whew. So you see, carrying that little pencil point really did help. Good gracious. Man, there's some more stuff I used to do in that class. Miss Redding, we went on a during this year, I noticed Alicia Hill towards the spring of the year when they coming in from PE. I developed a mad crush, whatever, on her. Every time I would look at her, I'd get the butterflies. I would always say mean things to her, trying to deny my feelings to me. Eventually, we became friends. And I do not know how this happened. Well, Miss Redding separated the boys and the girls in the classroom. On this side sat the girls. On this side sat the boys. But somehow, Alicia Hill ended up in the desk beside mine. Somehow. And I loved it that way. Till one day Miss Redding was like, realized the oversight. She's like, Alicia, how'd you get over there? And she's like, you sat me here? She's like, no, move over there with the girls. Man, I felt glum about that. But anyways, man, what else happened? Okay, we had the I'll be back as soon as I remember what else I was gonna fucking say.